So I forgot that I did these. My hair has gotten so long. It's right at my neck. Hi. How are you? How have you been? We've had some adventure. I kind of wish I should have done, oh, I'll have to show you my new mug. I should have done one of these in the middle of the fires, because that was exciting. Man, nothing will make you miss a nice quiet pandemic like not being able to breathe air. That was fun. I got this for Obi's birthday. Oh no. Gotta empty this out. Sorry. I had to empty out my filter. So yeah, coffee talk. Man, okay, so the first year we moved to Portland in 2015, we were like, why is the sky weird? Why does the sun look all red? It looks like Krypton outside. But that was about it. You know, they're like, okay, there's fires and stuff, but you could still breathe. Whereas this past one, they have the air index. They have like how polluted the air is or how bad the air is. And usually the worst polluted cities in the world get to like 170, maybe, I don't know, 190 looked like the worst that I could find. The air in Portland was 500. It was like, no, yeah, it was bad. Thank goodness for rain, because for 1 week, we couldn't open doors or windows. You couldn't, you know, taking out the trash was get mask on, run, throw the trash away, run back inside, and your eyes were burning. I don't, you know, the people who have older houses that leak like sieves, I was just, anybody who had to do deliveries or, you know, maintenance, anybody who had to go out, they just had headaches. And so yeah, that was not pleasant. I'm very happy to be able to go outside again. Trusting a 3-year-old with markers. Bless you, on the coffee table. Cover up, cover up, cover up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm indulging in fantasies of making lists of trips I'm gonna go on. What do you want to play?
I want to play a little bit on Daddy's.
You want to play a little bit on what?
I want to play a little bit on Daddy's.
On Daddy's what?
On Daddy's remote controller.
Remote controller?
Yeah.
What's Daddy's? Oh no. Could you close that door? That's all of Daddy's game stuff.
Only my game stuff.
Your game, you do have a lot of game stuff. You have the iPad, and you have the 3DS, and you have a computer.
3DS.
And screen time went out the window for being locked in your house for a week. So yeah, I think the only rule that we made was after a half hour, she had to go play with physical toys before she went to another screen. Yeah, we've been watching Bluey. It's amazing. It's a little 5-minute cartoon, and it's glorious. And have her do Cosmic Kids Yoga, which is stories while doing yoga. And so she loves that. Sometimes she tries doing yoga in the bathtub, which is not the best of ideas. But yeah, Obi made sure to find a bunch of educational games, you know, about spelling and math and patterns Anyway, so we're good. It was definitely interesting to they had evacuated some people in southeast of Portland, and they evacuated them to the fairgrounds south of us. And it made us go, okay, what's our escape plan? If the fires come, how do we get out? What do we take with us? Where do we go? You know, we've got go bags, because when we moved here, sorry, this is turning into story time. When we moved here in Atlanta, people were always trying to break into our house. And so our survival thing was, okay, we figure out how to secure our house up. When we moved here, Obi was like, okay, the biggest danger here isn't people breaking into your house, it's an earthquake, volcano, tsunami. It's, okay, a natural disaster. What do you do to protect yourself in a natural disaster? Well, you make sure you have food and shelter for, you know, if your house falls down. And so we've got camping backpacks that are full of you know, ways to purify water, and some mountain house meals, and you know, sleeping bags and stuff. Because when people went to the fairgrounds, they just had what they had on their backs. It's, you know, they needed somebody else to bring them a tent because they were just in parking lots. And so we're like, all right, we got our go bags. We got our box of birth certificates and passports and everything. And then we were like, oh, and then we should also pack. We should also figure out, you know, laptops and it's this all the Californians were going, so Oregonians, here's a list of things that you need to do every season, of make sure that your car has a tank of gas in it. Because that was a friend had gone down to visit family in California, and they could hear the fire coming, evacuate, and her parents needed to stop for gas. And that, when the fire is coming for you and everyone's lined up to get gas, that is not a good place to be. Anyway, the things we're learning as East Coasters on the West Coast, good golly. Yeah. And we asked we asked for a quote for a loan, and they immediately had realtors calling us up saying, hey, we've got houses that you can look at. And I'm like, let's wait until everything stops burning, because I'm not really into looking at houses around here at the moment. We are looking at houses, but I had to kind of chew on the concept of every year there's a good chance that everything gets burned down, like everything will get leveled. So we upped our insurance. Anyway, let me let you go. Sorry, I had to do a little catch up. And so yeah, keep your masks on, because you need to protect yourself and others. So we're all wearing masks. The playgrounds are open, but we're wearing masks and washing our hands before and after, and doing a lot of hand sanitizer. And so it hasn't gone away. Just because you're done with it doesn't mean it's not done. Go get your flu shot. Wash your hands. You're awesome. We got this. It's fine.